This is the part of email marketing I hate. You know you should email your list, but then you open Kit, stare at a blank broadcast screen, and suddenly every idea sounds boring. So instead of asking for Claude to write me an email, like a generic AI tool, I'm going to connect Claude to Kit using MCP and make it write from my actual email list context. Watch the difference. This is the key. I'm not asking Claude to guess. I'm asking it to look at my Kit data first, because the reason most AI emails sound generic is that AI has no context. It doesn't know your subscribers. It doesn't know what they click. It doesn't know what they ignore. Claude MCP plus Kit MCP changes that. Quick explanation while this runs. MCP stands for Model Context Protocol. In simple terms, it lets AI tools connect to other tools and data sources. So in this case, Claude is not just writing from a random prompt. It can use Kit as context for better AI email marketing. That's why this matters if you use Kit for email list management, broadcasts, tags, sequences, or email marketing automation. Now let's set it up from scratch. Start inside Claude. Go to Customize, then look for connectors. You're going to add Kit as an MCP connector. Kit will give you the connection details for Kit MCP. Copy the connection information from Kit, paste it into Claude, and follow the authorization steps. When the Kit authorization screen appears, read the permissions before approving. This is connected to your real email list, so you do not want to blindly approve things you don't understand. But once it's connected, Claude can now work with Kit through MCP. And this is where most people will make the mistake. Do not start with this. Write me an email about my new video. That is how you get the same generic AI email everyone else gets. Something like, are you ready to take your business to the next level? No, delete that. The better workflow is analyze first, choose the angle second, draft third, edit last. That's how you get a better email in half the time. Step 1. Analyze the list. This prompt is doing something very important. It forces Claude to become useful before it becomes creative. That matters because artificial intelligence is only as good as the context you give it. If you give it no context, it gives you a generic email. If you connect it to your actual email marketing data, you get a much stronger starting point. Interpret the analysis. Now I'm looking for patterns, not perfection. For example, which topics are people clicking? Are they responding more to tutorials? Are they responding to AI tools? Are they more interested in email marketing automation, YouTube, Kit, funnels, or content creation? Which subject lines worked? Were they curiosity-driven? Were they specific? Were they simple? This is the part that saves time. Because I'm no longer asking, what should I write? I'm asking, which proven angle should I use today? That's a completely different starting point. Step 2. Generate stronger angles. This is where Claude MCP becomes more useful than a normal AI writing prompt. Because now it's not just saying, here are 5 email ideas. It's helping connect the email idea to your real subscribers. And if you use Kit tags or segments, this can also help with basic email list management. Who should get this email? Who should not get this email? Should this be a broadcast? Should this become part of a sequence? Should this be used in an email marketing automation later? That's the kind of thinking that makes the workflow actually useful. Pick one angle. Now I'm going to choose the angle that has the clearest pain and the clearest payoff. For example, I would not choose Learn About Claude MCP. That sounds like homework. I'd choose something like Stop Writing Emails from Scratch, or Your AI emails sound generic because they don't know your list. That is more clickable. That is more relatable. And that gives the email a reason to exist. This is also exactly why the video title is Claude MCP, Write Better AI Emails in Half the Time with Kit. The benefit is not MCP is cool. The benefit is better emails, less time, less blank page energy. Step 3. Draft the email. That last line is important. I do not want AI sending an email to my list without me reviewing it. I want Claude to help me get to a better first draft faster. That is the workflow. You are still the strategist. Claude is helping remove the blank page. Review the draft like a marketer. Now I'm going to review this like an email marketer. First, the subject line. When I open this, is it specific? Does it create curiosity? Does it avoid sounding fake? Second, the first line. This is where a lot of AI emails fail. If the first line sounds like, "In today's fast-paced digital world," I'm deleting it. Third, the body. Is there one clear idea? Is it skimmable? Does it sound like me? And fourth, the CTA. Is it obvious what I want the reader to do? Because writing faster emails only matters if the email is still good. Step 4. Improve the email. This prompt is one of the most important parts of the whole video. Because the first AI draft is usually not the final draft. The first draft gets you out of stuck mode. The second prompt makes it sound more human. And this is why using Claude MCP with Kit can be so powerful. You're not just asking for an email. You're asking for an email based on your audience, your data, and your actual email marketing history. Optional. Turn into automation or sequence. Now you can stop here and just use this as a faster broadcast workflow. But if you want to go one step further, you can also ask Claude to help you think through email marketing automation. For example, based on this email topic, should this be a one-time broadcast, part of a welcome sequence, or part of an automation? Explain the reasoning before suggesting any changes. Or look at my current Kit tags and suggest which subscribers should receive this email. Do not make any changes without my approval. That last part matters. Do not make changes without my approval. Because AI tools are helpful, but you still need to stay in control of your list. So here's the before and after. Before, open Kit, stare at a blank page, ask AI for a generic email, rewrite half of it, still wonder if it fits your audience. After, connect Claude to Kit with MCP. Analyze your real broadcasts. Choose an angle based on your actual subscribers. Draft the email, improve the draft, review it, then send when you're ready. That is how Claude MCP and Kit MCP can help you write better AI emails in half the time. Not because the AI is magical, because the AI finally has context. If you use Kit and you've been avoiding your email list because every broadcast feels like too much work, try this with one email. Not your whole funnel, not your entire business, one email. Analyze what worked. Pick one angle. Draft it, improve it, review it, then send it. If you want to copy the exact prompts from this walkthrough, I put them together in a free prompt pack you can download below. It includes the prompts to analyze your Kit broadcasts, find stronger email angles, draft the email, improve the copy, and decide whether the email should become a broadcast, sequence, or automation. So instead of rewatching this video and pausing every few seconds, you can just grab the prompt pack, open Claude, connect Kit with MCP, and follow the workflow step by step. And if you want to keep using AI tools in a way that actually helps your content and doesn't make everything sound robotic, watch this video next on how to make YouTube videos with ChatGPT that go viral. Click the video on screen now, and I'll show you how to use ChatGPT to create YouTube videos people actually want to watch.